Era ciego y todavía estoy. Yeah, I'm originally from McAllen. My parents are from Mexico. I spent the first 5 years with my mother alone. My other 3 siblings were living in Mexico City because my father decided that he wanted to give them away to my grandmother. So I lived with my mother, and she started telling me stories as I grew older about what it was like to be a mother. Those of you who watch football have been seeing some of the events of Ray Rice and family violence and domestic abuse. My mother had her own issues, and this is a simple recipe for women on how to resolve spousal abuse. It's called Cast Iron Skillet. At one time, maybe, my father trod upon the earth a likable man, perhaps a storyteller, a jokester, and a charmer, before demons befell him and possessed his mind, to become the man-father I met at the end of his mortal thread. A fighter, a womanizer, a skilled carpenter, he swilled beer and liquor as if these spirits were air, and he was a mean drunk to boot, given to rages with scores to settle. During my time with him, he was absent, leaving for work in the early dawn, only his boots scraping on the wood floor, serving as notice that he soon would be gone. Every midnight, he exploded back into my world, hurling curses and invectives at the universe, daring his God to still the fomenting spite of his world, challenging his God to right the wrongs of his life. Thundering storm, my father brought his chaos home, full of brewed courage. He faced his wife, my mother, and with the anger of an intoxicated coward, he slapped her across the face and laughed as she cowered on the floor. When she arose, he struck again and again, until she fell and did not rise again. Grunting in satisfaction, he staggered to the bedroom, collapsed on the bed, and snored heavily. I knelt by my mother, placed her head in my hand. She cried and held me close to her chest. No pasó nada, hijo. Vete a dormir. Nothing happened, son. Go to sleep. She led me to my corner bed, kissed my cheek, and smiled. Then she walked to the kitchen. I dreamt that night, fitful dreams full of pain and tears. I saw a woman walking past me, a cast iron skillet in her hand. I heard thumping sounds, groans, moans, a silence. Then a strong, indignant voice spoke. You are stronger than I. You can do this, you can do what you want to me. But when you are drunk, I will do this to you. From that day onward, until the day he died, the cast iron skillet served its purpose only in the kitchen.